Hello everyone, I am Royalty. You're welcome to my YouTube channel. Um, if you're a new subscriber, you're welcome. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much. So in this video today, I will be showing you how to recreate the design on the screen. Now looking at those designs, both of them is from the same basic foundation, but there is a little variation. But in this video, I will be showing you how to make the design with the haven hem, the one on the right hand side. So let's get started. I have here my basic bodice block. This is my back block, and this is my front block. And the only thing I will be illustrating is the skirt part of this design. So looking at that aside, the first thing you're going to do is to determine where you want your style line to start from. Now look at the design we're working on. The style line starts from the waist area, which is here. Some designs will start from the hip region. Whatever design you want, the style is all yours. The other thing you have to consider is the distance between the two style lines at the center front. So if you want the distance between the two fullness to be 2 inches, remember the center front will be on fold, so you can just make here 1 inch. So I'll be making use of my quarter scale ruler, and whatever value you want. Actually, I want this to be 1 inch. Now this design does not stop any other manipulation that you want to have on the upper part of your body. So you can still do your under bust tightening, you can put a yoke, whatever design you want. So the first thing I'm going to do is I will draw my style line from the waist to the 1 inch mark. You can decide to make it a straight line, or you can decide to make it a little curve. The choice is all yours. So I will make use of my pencil first, then I will make use of my marker to make it bold enough. I'll do it now and I'll show you what I have. For the same thing for the back. So for the back as well, you will do the same thing. Whatever value you want at the back, the choice is all yours. Here I think I just do 2 inches. The choice is all yours. So I'll do the same thing now and you see what I have. This is what I have here. Now the other thing I will do is, remember our body has a dart. Now you can manipulate your dart whatever way you want, but what I'll be doing is I will transfer my dart into the style line. Now for the back, I will extend the mid dart leg to touch my style line like so. Now if you want a back shoulder dart, you can just have it this way, and you would detach the dart depending on the design you want. Whatever design you want. If you want it to be a separate piece, you can, and if you want to transfer this into the style line, is also fine. Likewise for the front as well, I will transfer my mid dart leg here, and this way I have something like this. Whatever way, if you want to do. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to cut out section A and section B. I'll do that now. So putting all this aside, now for this design you have to decide, do you want fullness along the style line, or you just want fullness at the hem? So I will be doing 2 different designs depending on the style line you want. Looking at the design on the screen, you can see that for the design on the screen there's no fullness on the style line. So what I'm going to do now is, first things first, I will draw my slash lines. The other thing I would say, please, before you cut out, remember to add your balance marks that will enable you fix it back together properly. And this is just a guideline. So what I'm going to do now is I will draw the amount of slash I want. You can do as much as 5. The choice is all yours. So this is what I have here, and what I'm going to do now is I'm going to slash and I'll put on brown pattern paper. I'll do that now. This is what I have. I have pasted my pattern on contrasting piece of brown paper. Now looking at what I've done, I have done 2 different designs depending on what you want. Now this part, the first 3, what I did there was slash and spread, because I do not want any fullness on the style line, but I want fullness at the hem. Now for the other part, I will have fullness at the end. At the same time, I will also have fullness at the style line. So if you want to gather on the style line, you can have something like this. And if you want to paste as well, if you want to pleat as well, you will use this method. If you want to pleat, you use this method. Or if you want to gather, but if you do not want fullness, you can use this method. Now remember, our balance marks will enable you to place it back accordingly. So what I'm going to do now is, for this side of the style line, I'm going to fold and I'm going to trim the edges to ensure I have something nice. So what I'm going to do first is turn your paper this way. For here, if you want to have your pleat here or not, the choice is all yours, depending. So what I'm going to do is, I'll have it this way and I'm going to trim it out like so. Now looking at this, you have your pointed edges. If you want to pleat as well, you can also pleat this side, give you a guideline, and you can just cut it out. Now please note, I am showing you how to make 2 different designs. Now this is one side of the design and this is another side, so do not get confused. I will not advise you to do the same thing. You have to choose which method you want to go with. So the other thing I want to talk about is, if for example what you did was slash and spread for both sides, which means that you will not have fullness around the hem. Now what you're going to do to the side seam is, you would let me just slash through this brown paper this way. So what you're going to do is, you're going to put this let me just cut this out like so. What you're going to do is, when you're going to put this on this, you join this space together. So automatically you would see that when you join this space and this space together, automatically you would have fullness at the hem. So it's possible for you to have a style line that goes around without any fullness. If you do not want any fullness, you do it this way, slash and spread. So for this part, you do not need to slash and spread. You are just transferring, closing this fullness here and then transferring it to the hem. I hope this video is helpful. Remember, when you are done, you have this fold. What you are going to do is, you would have joined your side seams together. Remember your sewing allowance. You would have joined your side seams together and you will fix this into it like so. So what you're going to have is, you have all the fullness you want, because this place is really wide. I hope this video was helpful. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.